Hello, this is Krillian, and welcome to episode 54 of my Let's Play Mass Effect 3, where we are playing Krillian Shepard, a Vanguard, playing in Insanity mode at Paragon level. Last time we finished the Citadel stuff, or at least what we have now. Had to drop the difficulty a little bit, just because I was tired of beating my head into the wall there. But now we're back and ready to roll. Now, we have fuel reactors. That's not sure what that is. The Asari colony is going to be painful. I think that's the first place we run into the Asari changed things. They hurt. We have saved the Admiral and shut down the Geth server. The Geth server is pretty slow. Maybe we get that out of the way. So those are all we have. Let's get this stuff taken care of. We still have quite a bit of stuff to do with the Citadel. There's lots that we can do there. We also have the option of going and taking care of the items and the other DLC where you find the giant fish people. I forget what it's called. The Hunters of the Leviathan. That's what it is. Leviathan. Losing my mind here. Okay, we have saved the Admiral, shut down the server. I think I'll do the server first. The Admiral one will be a little bit more intense. Okay, we're gonna bring Tali because makes sense to bring her. Who else would be fun to bring along? I think Liara would like to look into the servers. She seems like a server kind of person, so we'll accept that. Don't know if we have any growth. I'm happy with my loadout here. You're fine, I guess. So we'll confirm that. I have 3 points, which doesn't get me anywhere. Liara has 4 points. We can improve stasis. And we can wait to improve warp. I'm going to wait and see if we can improve warp. We're not going to have that much more we can improve. Defense drones I want to improve. So, duration or attack range. I'll just do that. Okay, we'll confirm this and we'll head on in. I don't think there's a lot of comment on this one.
It is as we feared. Geth squadrons have begun massing on a path to intercept our live ships.
Understood, Admiral Ron. We're almost at the server. Keep us posted. What's our status?
We remain undetected on encrypted Geth channels. Resistance is likely only within the server.
Within? It's that big?
You misunderstand. Direct virtual interface is necessary to extract Geth from the server. You must enter our consensus.
You want me to virtually interact with the Geth?
That's insane! You're talking about a virtual world built for synthetics. Hostile Geth synthetics.
Tell me how we're going to do this.
I'm not a machine. How do I go into a virtual world?
Your species has experimented with virtual interfaces. You saw this on Project Overlord.
That was not a good example.
I saw how it almost unleashed a rogue AI-human hybrid on the galaxy.
We have refined the interface they created and have equipment from Normandy to facilitate safe contact. We request your trust.
Okay, I trust you, dude.
I have your back, Legion. Even if I don't quite understand why you need it.
You are an unknown. This is an advantage. Geth security is not adept at targeting organic thought processes. While we occupy the system's intrusion countermeasures, you will disable the squadrons by removing Geth from the server.
Sounds good.
If it saves the live ships, we've got to try it.
Telemetry data predicts this operation has a high chance of success. There is little time. We will bypass security while you secure safe landing.
Wait, you're not going to... Let's set the shuttle down by the cliff.
Okay. I think I remember what needs to be done through this. Hopefully we'll be able to get through it pretty quickly. I don't think there's much in the way of combat getting to and from the Geth area, but there might be. So we'll see how that goes. That is not the gun that I have. At least I don't think it is. I think that's an Avenger. They have my good gun on my back. Why am I carrying an Avenger? Oh well, I'll throw it down before we actually do something exciting. Now I have a different pistol than my pistol. Apparently I brought a bunch of guns just to carry them around. Okay. There's Legion. Apparently he was successful in doing whatever it was he was going to do.
This is it?
Yes. Hostile Geth fighter squadrons are networked to this server. Due to restricted resources, it is best if you connect alone.
That's good. It'll leave Talia and Liara to watch my back.
Let's do it.
Initiating peer network integration. Proceed to docking port.
You think I would like the nodes?
Mapping to consensus. Remain still.
Okay.
Shepard Commander, access movement during an upload is discouraged.
I'll stand very still as you upload my mind. Okay.
Shepard Commander, we acknowledge your integration into the server. We welcome you to our consensus.
What is this?
We've installed filters to allow you to make visual sense of this server's raw data. Your mind perceives our world as something familiar.
I wouldn't call this familiar. Where are you?
Here,
You look different.
we have made ourselves visually distinct for your convenience.
What about Geth already in here?
You will perceive Geth as surveillance footage, audio logs, sensor records. We do not require bodies, as our software communes. Our hardware is merely a tool. This is our true world. As we remove Geth, it will grow dark.
How will it destroy the ships?
And what does turning off the lights do to the Geth back in the real world?
The Geth fighter squadrons communicate with platforms on their spacecraft via this server. We will sever that connection. We will ensure there are no transfers or backups. This server will fall silent.
That seems sad.
This is like wiping out a city, isn't it?
We have no choice in this matter. It is a question of survival. There are 2 communication nodes on this server. We must access them to disable the hostile Geth's fighters. We must protect your exit port, but you will not be alone. We will maintain contact and assist.
Okay.
Establishing connection to access point. This foreign code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
You're surprised the Reapers are all over your servers?
We did not anticipate such extensive infection.
Well, that sounds bad.
Warning, connection blocked by infected code. Use our combat software to disrupt the infection.
I wondered what the gun was for.
Okay, let's go this way. Kind of have to shoot it all the way back, or I think it regrows. Maybe not.
Okay, I've got to ask. Why a gun?
We wish to provide familiar equipment.
Then thanks, I think.
Okay. Running around. I think that's everything here. With that. There we go. A little bit of backtracking, apparently.
Connection established. Proceed to the access point.
Okay, here we go.
Establishing connection to communication node. Error. Access denied.
Is the Reaper keeping you out?
Unknown. Please investigate.
Okay, we got that piece done.
Warning. Reaper presence detected. Data cluster contains infected code. We require access to proceed.
That part's taken care of. Okay.
Accessing data cluster.
What is this?
Data clusters contain historical data. Your connection permits streaming of information from our archives.
Well, let's look at M.
You really want to rename the VI networks?
Absolutely. The mobile hardware release deserves a little ceremony. Unit 01. What is the Keelish word for servant of the people?
The word is Gath, Creator Zahak.
Yes. Very good.
Ancestors, you fuss over it.
Weren't you here until midnight fixing 01's circuitry?
Well, it needed resoldering.
So I don't know why they're in their suits.
Wasn't that footage from the past? Why are the Quarians masked?
You process our memories by using your own. How many creators have you witnessed unmasked?
Oh, that's what.
1.
Then your perception of that creator does not map to our historical data.
Okay, so they do explain why they're in that. I've forgotten that. Oh, I think I've gone the wrong way. Yeah. Went the wrong way. Let's go back. There's some stuff here. There we go. Okay.
You must disrupt the infection on this data cluster to continue.
Got that one. Okay, well, we got it. Good enough, apparently.
This data cluster contains information time-stamped 290 years ago. It is still capable of serving.
You see? It's ignoring all shutdown commands.
Please specify if it has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram.
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong? What?
Let's cut the audio.
You may proceed to the last data cluster.
It's the memory of them turning on the Gath. Okay. Maybe that way? I'm not sure which way I'm supposed to go. I would assume not that way, apparently. No? Okay, here we go.
Accessing data cluster.
We've got escaped guests! They're pinned!
Open fire!
One's going for a weapon!
So who won?
The platform arming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic Gav following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
It is an efficient model. Establishing connection with the remaining server node.
Okay. I guess we get teleported one more time.
Hello, Commander. Are you there?
Yes, technically. What's your status, Admiral Ron?
The guest squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss. Half their fighters have stopped functioning. We will continue to hold out as long as we can.
Well, I'm doing what needs to be done. You have to give me some time.
Legion, give me an update.
One node remains.
What's wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have restabilized. You must continue. Shepard Commander, the Reaper code has adapted. It can now self-replicate.
You mean it grows back?
Yes. However, disrupting vulnerable points in the infection may slow down its replication.
Okay, got that. It just got harder, which just means finding the point before you can actually take out the rest. Okay. Got that one fairly easily.
We require access to this data cluster. Disrupt Reaper infection to Shepard Commander. Target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
That is not the part we're looking at. Okay.
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
Okay.
There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster. There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access.
Let's see if this gets rid of this part now. Nope.
Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection.
I thought I had.
Replication speed.
Well, we got rid of that part. Let's go look for something else now. Okay, oh, there's one right there. Nope, that doesn't seem to work.
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
Apparently that was the right point. It was. Okay. Now we can move to here. Start blowing up all these blocks.
There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
I need more bullets. Okay.
We require access to this data cluster. Disrupt. There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster.
Is there?
Infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster.
Okay. There we go. It took a while, but I found it.
Out of the way!
You can't do this to them!
I said step away from the geth!
This is insane! We need the geth! You can't just destroy them for asking. Ugh.
Time's up! Throw her in with the others.
Looks like the war wasn't popular with everyone.
We have kept records of these creators' sacrifices. They have largely been forgotten by their own people, but not by the geth.
Okay. Now, over here I think is where the... Let's see where we can go from here. Nope. Okay. Somewhere there's room to go. Apparently here. Oh, there we go. Oh, another freaking node.
We cannot establish a connection without access to this data cluster. Shepard Commander.
Yeah, we
Multiple points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
Okay, that got rid of that. Which will hopefully let me get this one. Die there just for kicks and giggles. Okay. Okay.
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection.
I thought we had found it. Apparently not. Okay, got that part. This one in theory is right here.
There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster. There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster.
Okay.
New data tower. This data comes from the period during which the creators declared martial law.
Let's see what it has to say.
I repeat, release the rogue Geth units and come out of the safe house. This is your final warning.
Creator Megara, this unit does not understand. It has not taken part in hostilities.
It doesn't matter to them. I need to get you out of here.
This conflict exceeds Creator's safety parameters. We will surrender our hardware if it ends hostilities.
No, it's all right. We'll go back to the access tunnel that... Oh!
Creator Megara, what is your status? Creator Megara? As time passed, the creators who opposed martial law in Rannoch were ultimately outnumbered.
Yeah, well, if they're being killed by the people who are doing the war, it becomes hard. Okay. This way, I think, maybe? Nope. Okay, somewhere around here you think there's a way to continue on. But not there. Not here. Up there.
Accessing data. This is data from the end of warfare on Rannoch.
The Austral is down. Do not engage the Geth. I repeat, avoid contact.
Geth pursuit is breaking off 100 clicks past Rannoch. All captains fall back to the mass relay.
Huh.
This isn't happening now?
It is timestamped 290 years ago. It is the Creator Exodus at the end of the Morning War. We had secured freedom. The Creators were no longer a threat, so we abandoned pursuit.
Wait. The Geth spared the last Quarians? You let them go.
We were in our infancy. We could not calculate the repercussions of destroying an entire species. Our creators. We chose isolation rather than face this uncertainty. Additional data recovered.
Legion? That's back when I activated you on the Normandy.
Yes.
You've been thinking about when we met?
It was highly significant. You were the first organic to openly cooperate with Geth since the end of the Morning War. We wish to ensure you are not the last.
It's not going to be easy.
The prospect remains. If the Reaper presence is removed, there is a chance of reunification with Geth. And perhaps creators.
You think that's still possible?
Hope sustains organics during periods of difficulty. We admire the concept. Connection with the remaining server node established. We are ready to transport you.
Okay. So I think there's one more apparently we have to go through.
Something's happening to the Geth.
Yep.
The fighter squadrons have stopped, but detect no more active programs inside their ships. Admiral Hangarl's fleet is driving them back. The live ships are safe, Commander.
Okay. Now I just have to run back.
Root access acquired, severing all connections to this communication node. Geth no longer reside on this server. We may now exit the consensus.
What's wrong?
You must proceed to the exit port and disconnect from the...
Yes, because the place is crashing down around us.
Remote access. Removing programs. Deleting archives.
Okay. Some interesting backstory between the Geth and Quarian War. The Quarians tried to stomp it out fast and failed.
Did it work?
Geth fighters have been disabled. Any remaining squadrons attacking the live ships have withdrawn. The server is offline.
Are you sure? What's happening?
We have transferred Geth programs from the server into these platforms.
Why?
They wish to join us.
They what?
While Shepard Commander removed the Reaper infection, we judged we could persuade hostile Geth programs to reunite with ours. We were correct. These Geth have renounced the old machines and will oppose the Reapers. They are now us.
You didn't mention this?
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
We did not doubt you. We doubted your allies. The Creator's actions have placed their species in danger, but they are unsympathetic to what it has done to ours. The Quarians sanctioned this operation to save their people. They would not have done so if they knew we wished to preserve Geth as well.
I understand.
I understand not wanting to leave anyone behind.
You accept our actions?
The live ships are safe, and we have more Geth on our side. We both did what we came to do.
We judged you would understand. Prime units will be available once the Reaper signal has been located and destroyed.
Remind me to warn Admiral Hackett he's got some primes coming. Let's get back to the Normandy.
I wonder... So there are several ways you can take that. The way we do it would not be to destroy all the primes. But I'm curious if you go totally Quarian, what happens?
Impressive, Commander. The Geth squadrons attacking our live ships have been completely neutralized. If there is any chance we could duplicate the feat, I would be happy to lend my expertise.
No, you're crazy.
I was the one to ask if you're looking for other servers.
I thought as much, but your Geth claims to have no data available whenever I inquire. Perhaps you can help me with something else.
What's that?
How did you get Geth primes to work with you?
They volunteered.
I see. Well, should you wish to examine these Geth to confirm their new allegiance, please do not hesitate to contact me.
You're not experimenting on them. She's crazy.
Commander, we've located the Reaper base transmitting the local signal.
Good.
And not a moment too soon. With the Reaper code upgrades, the Geth are tearing the fleet apart.
Once the signal is disabled, the Geth will pose no threat to Creator forces.
Is it a problem?
You sound conflicted.
While the old machines have unethical purposes, their upgrades have vastly improved our people. Observe.
A Geth processing signal. A single unit, I believe.
Correct. Now, 10 nearby units networked cooperatively. Now, a single Geth unit with the old machine upgrades.
That's a fully evolved AI.
Yes. We do not agree with the goals of the old machines, but we find this growth beautiful, indicative of life.
Does seem they're doing that.
It is.
Commander!
I witnessed their history, Admiral. The Reapers sped up the process, but the Geth were always moving this way.
And they will die when we destroy the base.
They allied with the Reapers.
To save themselves from you.
Is there a way we don't have to destroy them?
Maybe they don't have to die. After what I saw on that server, I don't know. Maybe there's another option.
Commander, are you suggesting...
I'm not suggesting anything. All I'm saying is, maybe they don't all have to die.
It's a moot point until we take out that base. The surrounding area is heavily fortified, and they have placed jamming towers to prevent orbital targeting.
Sounds like we're going in on foot.
Admiral Zen developed a laser guidance system that can cut through the jamming. It's synced to the Normandy's targeting computer.
So the Normandy launches a precision strike at whatever target I have painted? That ought to do it. Edie, this work for you?
Yes, it should enable us to make a precision strike against the Reapers.
And anything else in our way?
The The Geth will quickly reconfigure their jamming towers to neutralize this technology. You should not use it before reaching the base.
I've sent the coordinates for the Reaper base.
Are we clear to go?
We still haven't gotten a rescue ship to Admiral Kurz.
Can he wait?
We're suffering heavy civilian casualties without him there to organize them. But we'll do what we can. This is your operation, Commander. If you want to strike now, you've got my support.
Oh, we're getting chorus.
Commander,
I gave
Admiral
in to your
Hackett's
reckless
available on
behavior
VidCom.
beforehand. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy our frigates time to make repairs.
And then you'll charge off again, like last time.
This is different, Ron. Unless we give our ships time to rest, we're gonna lose them.
So pull them back.
If I withdraw now, the Geth will flank us.
Throwing more ships into that mess just puts more lives at risk, Admiral Garrel.
Fine. I'll pull back the heavy fleet. And when we're taking fire from both sides, those deaths are on your heads.
Thank you, Commander. It's difficult to keep him in line.
Okay, we have Corian heavy fleet. We're gonna talk to Hackett and then move on.
Something you need to talk about?
No.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
I thought they said I needed to talk to Hackett. Well, whatever. Let's just see what's up with Tali before we let this end this episode.
I'm ready to hit the Reaper base whenever you are, Shepard.
Okay, nothing.
Talk to you later, Tali.
Sure.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and end this episode. We'll be back next time. We're going to go up to Chorus before we do the other part. So next time will be Chorus. Like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below, and I'll talk to you later. Adios.